There I am, small, weak, and fragile, like a small little African child, my belly malnourished, looking for food, going to and fro, going through my options, DoorDash, Uber Eats. But then, a magical phone call as if it was answered by the gods in heaven, Zeus, Hera, maybe some other entity that I don't know about, beckons me and says, "Hey, what are you doing right now?" I immediately look at my tummy and know that I'm starving right now, but I don't want to give away too many hints. I say, "Nothing much. What are you up to?" And we begin to have pleasantries, small talk. And she says, "We should go to Waffle House." Oh, better go grab my gloves. Better go grab my fight armor. Better go grab my karate gi. Don't know what's going to go down at Waffle House. So I'm a little bit excited. So I end up taking a bus to Waffle House. And then lo and behold, as I'm trying to take the bus to Waffle House, I realize there's no buses at 2 o'clock in the morning. So I'm sitting there waiting. And by all means, I noticed that, wait a minute, I could have just taken my car. So I naturally had to walk back, taking much longer of a time. She's wondering why I'm taking 40 minutes to get to Waffle House. She's thinking I stood her up. I'll tell her my car is having troubles. I didn't want to admit that I'm an idiot. You don't want to admit you're a fool, a little bit of a miscreant, a dummy, forgetting what's going on. So you're taking buses and forgot I had a car. So I drive up to Waffle House. She's looking like she just got mentally abused by her boyfriend. I'm a little bit confused. I say, "Hey, what's going on? You okay?" And she's immediately breaks down as soon as someone asks if she's okay. She's been waiting for this for years. She's been doing this for eons. She's waiting for somebody to ask about her for a minute. I say, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa. Calm down. Roll it back. Grab the wall. Wiggle like trying to make that butt fall off." It's okay. It wasn't okay. I was lying to her right to her face. She's dating a Tyler Perry villain. She's dating an evil black man. She's dating a regular African dad. It was horrible. He's mentally abusive, physically abusive, emotionally abusive, and lo and behold, she thinks that he's cheating. And this is where we get to the confines of the story. What's going on here? I say, "What's going on? Why are you having me go to Waffle House this late at night? You never come out. I didn't know you were allowed to leave." She has certain times where she can leave, and I haven't seen her in quite some time. About 3 years I hadn't seen her. And she says, "I think my husband is cheating on me." Oh my goodness. The man that strikes you, the man that yells at you, the man that's mentally, emotionally abusive, the man that complains about you not washing the clothes, the man that goes 50-50 on you on everything but doesn't actually do 50% of the things that he claims he does. This is crazy. I wouldn't have guessed. This is news to me. I wouldn't have. This is unfathomable. And she says, "Are you going to stop being theatric in the middle of Waffle House?" And I grab the chef and I say, "Waffle House chef, I have a question for you." He said, "I'm just a cook." "No, you're a chef. Don't worry. I know what you are. I got to tell you something. My friend is going through the worst moments in life." And then he says, "She looks like it." And he takes the blunt out of his ear and lights it up and smokes it right in front of my face. And I say, "Proud of you." And I say, "See, everybody can tell you're getting abused. No one cares." And she says, "No, not that." And I say, "Oh, what's going on?" "I think he's cheating because him and my brother have been hanging out." And I say, "You think he's cheating on you with your brother?" And she said, "No, obviously not." That's foreshadowing. She says, "Obviously not. I think they're going to hotels and hanging out with a bunch of girls." I said, "You think he has enough money for that?" And she said, "No, I don't think he has enough. My brother does. My brother's a womanizer." I said, "Whoa, every man in your family is bad." I don't know how that's even possible. All of them, every single one of them is just bad. How is that humanly possible? I'm a little impressed. That's a 1-to-1 ratio. You saw you had bad role models and decided, "I'm not going to break generational trauma. I'm just going to keep this going." Proud of you. I'm not going to victim blame here realistically. I don't want to victim blame because some men are conniving and smart and very Sherlock Holmes with their manipulation. I was one of them. I can grasp that. I know what it's like. I know what it's like to be confused, tricked, and manipulated. I grasp it. Some men are very covert narcissists. Some men have read Sun Tzu's Art of War. Some men have read that dark manipulation book that's sitting there, and he's only ever read that one book in order to get back at women. I grasp it. I know what it's like. I'm picking up what to put down. I know some black pill guys. I get it. Some people watch the Fresh and Fit podcast. I know what's going on. However, she says, what are we going to do about this? What can I do?" I said, "Don't worry. You can figure this out." And she said, "What about we?" I said, "Nintendo, Switch, Wii, French, Wii. I don't get it. It's a coalition. It's a collective. You want us to be a group to do this? What do I get out of this?" She said, "You'd be helping me out." I said, "That's not enough. Few solid niggas left, but it's not enough. There's no universe in which I'm not. Why would I do that? And she said, well, this could be a fun bonding experience. I said, you know what? Fine. And she said, nope, don't offer anything. I'm just going to help you out. I have nothing better to do. So, over the course of the next 5 days, we're tracking their moments. We're analyzing every follicle on their foreskin. We're doing everything that we could possibly do. That's what we're doing. We're making sure their lives are all prim and proper. And all I see in the span of everything is her husband getting violently mad, striking her a few times, and her saying, don't do anything. I can't leave the house because he pays most of the bills. I thought it was 50-50. And she said, yeah, but he hit me so bad one time that I can't work anymore. I said, okay. Now, a lot of you are probably going to say, you should call the cops. I think you don't know how cops work. I also think you don't know the fact that she can't leave because she has nowhere else to go. Her mom is gone. Her dad is gone. She can't really do anything. Period. She can't. There's nothing in her life that she could do. There's no moments of, oh, we could do. No, it's not happening. There's no solutions here. Sometimes it's just no solutions. Well, she could go to a women's shelter. Stop being a psychopath. Let me keep talking. Now then. So after 5 days, we finally trace him down to a hotel. The hotel is a Super 8. Oh, this is bad. Super 8s are promiscuous city. Back when I was on Grindr, that's the only place they meet me at. So I was a little bit confused. Or maybe some local place, like a motel. But this Super 8 was very, very destitute. Didn't even have a continental breakfast. Couldn't even get a free breakfast here. That sucks. That sucks. So there I am, minding my bodacious black business, sitting there waiting. And we waiting here for 6 hours. A little bit confused. We assumed women would pop up or something at variety. Then we had a thought. Maybe the women are already in there. Okay, we get it. I'm understanding. So we go up there. We ask for the names of the people. We said we're here for these people. And then the person at the front says, oh, okay, yeah, they're in room there. Boom, we got it. Boom, we go up in there. All right. Bada bing, bada boom. Life is good. We just don't want, the reason we asked in the front is because we wanted to make sure that we didn't get the wrong people. Everything was fine. We knock on. Boom, boom, boom. Room service. Room service. We don't want anybody. Was that Michael Jackson? What was that? What was that noise? Michael Jackson? I'm confused. Sound like Michael Jackson was in there getting hit in the back of the head by a 3x4, maybe a 2x4, maybe an 8x8, maybe 8 guys, maybe 5 guys burgers and fries, maybe some 5 guys burgers and thighs. Who knows what's going on there? But I know the sound of a bottom when I hear one. So I knock again and say, hey, we know you in there. Open up. Dead silent. Don't hear a single noise. Crickets. Rats even. Chirps. I could hear my soul resonating with the world. I could hear lilacs and I hear rummaging inside the house. I was like, they're rummaging around. I said, we hear you. Just open the door. Your wife out here. He says, man. He opens the door. Fully dressed besides having no shirt on. And the brother is laying there in the bed under the covers. We're looking for what's that smell? Smells like colon. Smells like man cheeks. Smells like prison in here. What's going on? Wait a minute. We both were confused, and she came to the realization first. She said, no. With my brother? I said, oh my goodness, he really is a Tyler Perry villain. Oh my God. I couldn't even fathom what was going on here. I would have felt better if it was a bunch of women in here. But this is crazy. And she just starts breaking down. The brother starts breaking down and crying. I'm excited because I'm wondering which one's the top. And I'm asking about his stroke techniques. I'm like, so how good are you? He said, I'm pretty good. Having a conversation. We're just talking to him. I'm like, yeah, that's pretty good. This is having a great conversation. I'm saying, you want to play Apex later? He said, yeah, we can do that. I'm just genuinely, I'm cool with everybody. I don't care. He don't hate me. He hasn't hit me. He hit her. I don't know what's going on. So naturally, I'm a little bit perplexed. I say, wow. So, and then he immediately stops me and says, you know what? He starts yelling at her, berating her. And he just starts making excuses. And she's trying to talk back. But then he revs up a Popeye strike. Why I oughta? Getting ready to send her straight to the moon. Hit her with a cauliflower ear. I immediately get in the way of the hit. I got hit with some 4. He's much bigger than me. He hit me with some 4. I said, ah. He said, are you okay, man? I said, I know you respect men more because obviously you're homosexual. So I said, it's okay, man. I said, can you come here? I got close to him and headbutted him in the bridge of the nose, and I broke his nose to the left. I immediately got my one up on him. I said, all right, here goes the skinny. We got to figure out what we got to do about this. And she says, well, we're getting divorced. I said, that's fine. I said, do you two love each other? And the brother and the husband, they agree they love each other. I said, that's fine and dandy. Okay. So over the course of the next few months, they end up getting divorced. And the brother and the guy end up getting married. Very beautiful ending. Now, you're probably asking yourself, does he beat the brother? Nope. The brother's too strong to get hit. The brother is much stronger. The brother ends up hitting him. It's just an endless cycle of abuse. This is what Pain was talking about in Naruto. This is the endless cycle. This is pure generational trauma. This is nuts. Really, really nuts. Horrible situation. Anyways, bye.